Minecraft 110, huh? I want to come in here. Yeah, see, music is on, sound is on. I'm not sure what's going on, but I think sounds might be broken for a while. I'm not sure. Um, I want to change this drop to the letter Z. Forward is W, and the way I play, I find that sometimes I hit Q mistakenly when I'm trying to go forward, and I've lost a lot of good stuff in there. I'm going to leave inventory as I. Newer versions it's E, and I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe just its proximity to the W key. I don't know. But just the way my mind works, I for inventory seems to make more sense. Everything else seems pretty good. We're on hard, fancy. Yeah, everything else looks good. So we talked a little bit in the intro last time about the fact that we spawned in right here on this little, it's kind of like a little peninsula here. And I'm going to run a test. I'm going to run a test, but before I do that, I'm going to come over here. Oh, we got some pigs too. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to grab a block of dirt. And I'm just going to set it over here for a minute. And did you notice there's no sound? So I thought that was weird. I'm going to drown myself. Again, you could drown as far back as I remember. See the silly little bubbles in this version? I can't even use my texture pack. But we're going to see. I'm going to die, and I want to do something here. You know, I had commented that when you die, you go back to the exact same spawn, even if you had a bed. You know, that they don't work that way. But I want to show you something. So here I am again. Now, what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to dig out that block, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to grab this block of dirt, and I'm going to drop it right here, and then I'm going to come over here this time, and I'm going to drown myself again, and I want you to see what happens. This is one of the differences that I noticed right off the bat. Alright, we'll just come on the far side of this little island. There we go. And we'll drown again. It's kind of dark under here. I don't know if the sand looks different. I think it's the same. I think the animation the water uses is a little different. Look at what happens here. Every time that we like suffocate, we lose one heart. I think that's a little different too. I think it affects the hunger bar, doesn't it? All right, now watch. When I hit respawn, look at that. And then just to prove it, let's come over here. This time we'll go way down. So we're super deep, or it's super dark. I know, I apologize. We'll just walk around in the underwater area here. Wow, this is really dark, huh? There I go again. And notice it's kind of a diagonal flip to let you know you're drowning. Okay, and again, this should do it. Oh, before I hit respawn, notice this. This error sat here for I can't tell you how long. Like it wouldn't give you the number. It would just say, here's your score. That. All right. And look at that. Okay. So what's the difference here? Well, in Worlds of New, there was a spawn area. You know, you could spawn anywhere in this area. In the old versions, you spawned in one particular location. Now I'm going to try, okay, the F3 key does nothing. So what I am going to try to do is I'm going to come into this show FPS, and let's see, it says we've got 59 frames per second. So it's not giving us a whole lot of info. Oh, here it is, I think. No, it's not. I thought we had an XYZ, but it's not even doing that. It's got chunks. I don't know what the F is. Entity, I think that's entities. The E. There's two different E's, which is strange. Yeah, I don't know what all those mean. But you notice we don't even have an XYZ, so we have no way of knowing where we are. Um, so I'm going to come back in, and I'm just going to turn that off because I think it's annoying to have it on screen. Um, but this is one thing to remember. When we die, we are going to come back, not to this area, but to this exact spot. Okay? All right, so let's see. What do we know about Minecraft in general? Well, we know that mobs don't exactly like water. So this might be a good place. I don't want to go too far away from that spot because when we die, we're going to go back there. So I'm noticing this little hill over here. And I think what we'll do is, we'll do the time old punching trees here. And I wish our sound worked. And one of the things that was nice about this version is the trees, the leaves will despawn automatically, which was nice. Yeah, I kind of miss the fact that we don't have sound here. That's kind of takes away from it. But I'm going to grab this wood as fast as I can, and we're actually going to take down every tree on this little hill, and then we'll be able to create a starter base right on this little hill because once we can get some torches, it will make kind of defending this area a lot easier because it's not like over there where you're in the middle of land. We'll let the water help us to do things. So eventually I'm just going to start speeding through these, and that way we don't have to worry about watching me do silly things like this. But because this is kind of new, and it's the newness of this version, I mean, look at the grass. I mean, what biome in today's version has grass that's that, like, bright? Like, it's almost like pale. And then look at the shadowing. The lighting engine in these newer versions really stunk. Yeah, wait till we get to darkness and you see what happens with the torch light. Okay, I'm going to just get rid of this little bit of dirt to help flatten out the area a little bit. And we'll let those leaves despawn a little bit. And I'm going to come down here on the beach for a second. Alright, so now we're going to start to see some differences here. Let's take all this wood, and normally I would hold my shift key down and click, and every one of them would go down below. Well, that doesn't work, so you either do it this way, or at least you could just click crazy like this, except once you hit 64 you were done. Alright, so let's see if the right dragging doesn't work, but right clicking does work. Alright, so that's not too bad. And for now, I'm just going to leave this right here as we start to make some tools. Okay, so that worked. You right click it and it halves it. That worked. And let's see. Let us make... how about... Can I do this? I wonder if this would work. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Again, I don't want to make too many wooden tools because they really stink, so I'll just make a couple to get us started here. Let's see. I got to get into my building mode here. Here we go. All right, now I'm just going to scoot around and see if there's any more of these little saplings, because these will come in handy later. If I bring those down, do you notice they also don't drop like they used to? These are standard oak trees, so I think that was a little weird. All right, now we've got 56 pieces of wood and 10 pieces of dirt. So I am going to try something here. I would like to do let's see, a back wall here. And I've been watching some of Ko's Quest's earliest episodes, and he did this thing where he made a shaft that went down. So I think I'm loving that idea. So that would be this 3. I'm going to come out hopefully like that, and then like that, and then let's see if I can at least get 2 layers on this little building. It's getting to be dark, and hopefully, hey, that wasn't bad. All right, let's try this. Now we are not going to have enough for that, so what I'm going to try to do, yeah, we just ran out, so now comes the dirt. There we go. Okay, and unfortunately I don't have any lighting, so I am going to make the attempt to keep this doorway open. I was going to block it off with some dirt, but I think what I'll do is we're going to get started here. We did not have beds, so there was no searching for a sheep and making a bed and setting it in place and getting rid of the darkness. So in these early versions, you know, you literally had to survive the entirety of the day and the entirety of the night. So one of the things I learned early on was that when it came to you know, nighttime, you worked inside. You know, that's when you did all your cooking, your crafting, your sorting, you know, your organizing, all that stuff. All right, so hopefully, I know it's incredibly dark, and I apologize, but hopefully we will see some coal before we get too far down. YouTube has been noted to make the videos look a lot darker than they actually are, so even though you really can't see very well, I can kind of see. So as soon as we get some coal, I will definitely make some torches so we can see what's going on here. Let's see. I remember when I first started playing this game, excuse me, the first world I ever had, I had appeared right in front of a mountain. So I decided that that's what I would do, is I would like live in this mountain. And so I had this massive sized mountain base, and I used that world for, oh man, years. And then the biome update came out, and it turned out that the area that my base was located in, they had designated like a snowy biome. So I had all this neat stuff which was now covered in snow, and I couldn't play it effectively anymore. So that really stunk. Come on. Ooh. Okay, I'm losing my tools here. I think we're finally down to an area where it's all stone. I am a little surprised I haven't come across coal yet. But we appear to be out of the way of the dirt. As I was watching Ko in some of his videos, the world generation back then was very strange. You know, his shaft had made its way all the way down to bedrock, and down at bedrock he had run into a ton of dirt and gravel, which in the newer versions of the game you just don't see it that plentiful, that deep. You know, it's down there, of course, but you know, he was finding upwards of you know, like two full stacks of dirt. Okay, so now I am like out of tools, out of dirt. So I'm just going to pillar back up here. Saying a little prayer that I don't get killed. See, I purposely came along the wall here so that in case there was a bad guy, they weren't going to kill us. And if I come out, I don't see anything. I do see a little island out here. I don't see... Ooh, there's bad guys back there. Yes. Without sound, we got to be very careful because we're not going to see them coming. Ooh, I see zombies over there. But I really was hoping that we could get over here. I just want to get far enough away from these guys. Come on. Come on, I'll punch your lights out. Come on. And here we are, back out here. And there are the bad guys. So I'm going to swim over this way. And see if I can't gather. I didn't have a lot of stuff. But I want to see if I can gather the stuff I had. There we go. Okay. Yeah, they are coming, so let's see if I can't do some more punching here without them killing me in the process. Come on. I was talking about how the mobs have changed. Oh, that was interesting. Yes! They weren't very smart in these older versions. Okay, you stay there. I don't see any other bad guys, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to grab some more wood. And then we'll try to head back to our island. What really freaks me out is without the sound, I can't hear if creepers are coming. And that's bad news too. Okay, so I want to come back to this little island because that is an interesting little pit that they fell into. But I'm going to head back to my island, or my little peninsula, and it looks like the guys that were over here have despawned. So, oh, there's a creeper there though. There is a creeper. How close can I get without him seeing me? I'm going to use this. Ooh, I see daylight coming back. Yeah, he does see me. Okay. There's no sprint in this. So you walk at basically the same speed as the bad guys. And I'm just going to place a block there. Okay. Haha, you lose. Alright, let's see. We've got some more wood. And we could just... I wonder if we could do this. Yeah. I could punch this guy's lights out. I was going to say, I know we do. Ah! Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Vastly intelligent, Dave. Health in this version was completely different. Okay, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I don't know if he would blow up. I forgot how they did their thing. Oh no, he looked like I think he's physically got to be able to see you. So like when we hit him and he goes off to the side and he can't see us anymore, it's like he diffuses. You could never do this in the new versions. There we go. Okay. And I got my first piece of dynamite. Um, well, I was hoping to get rid of him so I could come out here and grab this thing. And I'm going to come in here again. And we do have the wood. So I think what we'll do is we'll take out this dirt so that, you know, our first little house here can actually be, can all be wood. All right, this is only a 2-block tall house, I know. But that's okay. I am going to come out here and do something else, but I'm going to put some windows in here. And actually I did that wrong. I'm going to take this out because we're going to try something else too. I still haven't found any coal, so we really got to work on that too. Plus we've got to get some food, or else we will die. Now, I don't know what kind of a player you guys are, but you know, because this is a game where you don't ever technically die, you know, you die, you come back, you die, you come back. So oftentimes what I would do is I would use death as a reset, so that, you know, if I was in a predicament like I am right now, I would just get a chest, put all my stuff in that chest, and then kill myself, which would then give me all my hearts back. And since I had thought ahead and put everything away, I didn't lose anything. And I'm going to try not to do that, just because, I mean, some people might consider that a cheat. So I am going to make the attempt not to do that. Okay, I'm going to put this here, and I want to make a door before we run out of our wood. And I don't know how much, yeah, I'm going to just dig this out, and I'm going to put wood here. And we're going to put our door there. So at least now we're blocked in. And I think what we're going to do is, we've got a little bit of cobblestone. Here's something else that's different. Notice we can point at these and nothing happens other than they're being highlighted. I want to see if I can't find something to eat. When we came to this island, there was a cow and some pigs, but do you notice they despawned? In these early versions, you couldn't breed the animals. So what would happen is the animals would constantly respawn. And that's how you got your stuff. So if I killed every pig within my vicinity, I would just wait a little while and more pigs would spawn in. And that's what I'm going to do here. And I pick up a little pork chop. Now I want to do this for a couple reasons. Did you notice I got a pork chop for that pig, right? All right, now watch what happens to this cow. All right, watch. I'm going to do it to the other two as well. All right, notice nothing on that one. All right, more leather. Nothing. Okay. So are you noticing that we are either getting nothing or we're getting leather? But did you also notice we're not getting beef? So back then, you could go fishing. I believe you could catch fish and eat, but that was it. You could make bread out of wheat, but those were your only sources of food. Did you also notice what I was doing with the sheep? Shears didn't exist, so I hit a sheep once, and I sheared him. Hit him again, I kill him. All right. Let's see. I'm just going to come over here. Without a hunger bar, As long as I don't do something dumb like, jump too high or fall too high, I will stay at that 1 heart. See, so that helps. I want to stick around the area. Here we go. I'm looking for pigs. So, whoa, there's a nice chunk. Good. So that'll be enough for us to do what I want to do here. So give me some ham. Come on. They called it ham back then. So I'll do that too. Give me that ham. Wow. I got some bad luck. Here we go. 2 pieces of ham. How about over here? Give me your ham. Give me your ham. Wow. Bad news, man. Okay, now I gotta be careful or a 2 block jump. Okay, and you don't have ham. Okay. Well, ooh, did I see another one up here? Yes, I did. Come on. Please give me something. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, well, I'm going to make it back over here. I can see my little house. If I hit options, controls, they had this thing called toggle fog. So, you see that? Basically, what it's doing is changing the render distance. You see that? It's tiny now. I hit F. You see? So in this mode, it's very easy to move. Very smooth because it doesn't have to render as much. Okay. All right. All right. That appears to be it for now. Little cave there. So I'm going to swim my way back here. You also notice that I had killed all of these pigs, right? But on my hotbar down there, I only have 1 pork chop. So when we get back into the house, I'll show you why. Boy, I'm just surprised at how different this looks. There weren't that many kinds of trees back then, too. There were, I believe, only 3. Oaks, birches, and I believe the original spruce. But dark oak and acacia and what was the other one? There was a 3rd one. They didn't exist. You see this? You couldn't stack your food. Now, at first I thought that was really dumb. But then it was like, oh shoot. Then it was like, I liked the idea because it was letting you know, you couldn't have, an unlimited supply of food. Now, did you notice what it did with that furnace? No, well, notice 2 things. First of all, look at the top. Looks like a piece of stone. I thought that was strange. But did you notice, I was over here when I placed it, and it's facing this way. So I'm going to try that again. I'm going to take it out. And again, I'm going to make sure that I am definitely on this side. And I'm going to do it again. Yeah, look at that. Is that weird? Okay, well anyways, I don't have coal, but I do have some wood left over. So we're going to use the wood to cook this pork chop. And I believe it takes 2 pieces of, whoops, I kept it in there. I think it's 2 pieces of food can be cooked by 1 plank, if I'm remembering correctly. And this is something I really hated. It took forever to cook stuff or smelt stuff because you had to constantly do this. Anything that didn't stack in your inventory didn't stack in a furnace. Okay, so now watch something else that's different. This is weird. No hunger bar, right? So as you ate a piece of food, it gave you hearts back. And did you notice there's no gobble, gobble, gobble? It's just bang, and you got your hearts back. You see that? I don't know. I just thought that was really